Hello guys, it's John Messenger, time to do a BakuTech review. So it has been a little while, but I am back now with Blan Shoult. So this is another Chaos Bakugan. One of my last reviews actually, well not ever, but of the ones I still need to do. A little bit of wear on this one, on the symbol here and the magnet unfortunately. But yeah, it is still very cool looking aside from that. It's in good condition, just those two things, but yeah. Anyway, you can see looks really, really nice. Has two cross pieces. These are also metal, which is nice. Yeah, go ahead and open him up. And it opens up like that. Sometimes these arms stay up. It's just how he is. Anyway, so he does have a couple manual parts as well. Let me get these open really quick. So there are these feet that you can bring out as far as you want, really. And also these hands that will flip down. And he's also 580 Gs. So, yeah. Alright, so here's how he looks opened up. Looks really, really nice actually. Not one of my favorites of all time, but he is still really cool looking, so it's nice. Also pretty early for BakuTech, one of the first few-ish released, like I don't know, first like 10 or so. So pretty early, and I think, yeah, it's cool, especially for its time period. So, there it is. So how good is it? What do I think about it? So first up, what do I think about it? I'm going to give this guy a 7 out of 10 for my own score. I just think he's cool looking, he's good. But how good is he? You know, that's always the fun part of these reviews. So, this is a bit of a weird one because it is older. Usually the older BakuTech are not as great. This one isn't phenomenal. Just gonna say right now, it's a 6 out of 10. It's actually a pretty solid Bakugan. It's not phenomenal, but it's a little bit weird because usually tall Bakugan like this are terrible. This one is not. So it has kind of this weird shock thing going on where this really likes to spring back up. So normally when a Bakugan gets hit, you know, they have a tendency to just fall over. This thing really doesn't fall over. A lot of things at play here. Again, this thing springs back up nicely. The cross pieces, while not like super low to the ground, they are lower because some tall Bakugan just have them like horizontally upward, like gravity gnome. That's not good. This one, they're at least vertical, kind of going more towards the ground, kind of, so it's helpful to keep it a little bit more stable. Also, the base here, stays kind of more like a ball down here, which helps it, you know, kind of keep its balance. Also, this tail, it's a very small tail, but this tail, man, it does work. This will really, really keep the Bakugan up. So, it actually, even though it's tall, it's actually really good for a tall Bakugan, but also, it's just not bad in general. Like, it's solid enough for defense. I mean, you have a couple of cross pieces, not like phenomenal for like attacking and stuff, but you know, it can. It's just very, very solid, you know. But I think the problem really for this thing comes in is that, if you've been noticing, I've been saying for a tall Bakugan, and that's the thing, there are plenty of other Bakugan that are just better. Like, even for like Chaos Bakugan, again, this thing isn't a phenomenal attacker. You're probably going to want a defensive Bakugan. Like, that's what you're going to be using this thing for, is for defense. Is this thing great for defense? Well, again, it's not bad at all. I mean, it stays up on the card pretty well, but here's the thing for Chaos, is you have every Leonis. You have Keelon Leonis, Shield Leonis, Ogre Leonis. Maybe this thing's better than Keelon. I still wouldn't fully agree with that, but I think Shield and Ogre are both better. Also, you have Nagadaja. That's a full team right there. Like, what is this thing really here for, you know? And if it can't even get onto like a Chaos team, like, it's not getting onto any other like mixed attribute team. It's still a solid Bakugan for sure. It's just not like that crazy. Also has a low G power, so it's not like it's going to be doing a ton with that. Yeah, I don't know. This thing, it's kind of just a weird one. And I realized I also just forgot to mention this. This is a cross piece up here. I completely forgot to mention this. This is a third cross piece. So again, you can tie with Shield Leonis for cross pieces, but like again, it's not crazy for attack. Even if you swap that out for metal, I actually find I can't believe I forgot to mention this, but like I actually find that the metal part kind of hinders it a little bit sometimes when it springs up for defense, which is rare for me to ever say metal is worse. I'm not saying it's worse, but I just find it a little bit more awkward. Like it doesn't want to stay up as well sometimes, which can hinder it, I think, for defense. Sometimes they have extra weight, so honestly it might still be a little better. But yeah, it's just kind of, I don't know, that third metal piece isn't going to help it a ton in my opinion. It doesn't, I don't know, it's just kind of, it's a solid Bakugan, don't get me wrong, it's just kind of here. Yeah, I seriously can't believe I almost forgot to mention this third cross piece. Jeez, I had that in mind, and I just... It looks like it just mixes in with the Bakugan's design so well, but yeah, that is a cross piece. Nearly forgot about that. Yeah. So, overall, like I said, 6 out of 10, it's solid, just not crazy, and unfortunately, I just think Chaos has other Bakugan that are better. Even if you want to use this guy as an attacker with the 3 metal cross pieces, Shield Leonis also gets 3, so I mean, do with that what you will. It's just kind of, it's just there. Yeah, that's all I have to say. I am going to go in circles if I keep talking. So yeah, that's Blan Shoult. So anyways, thanks for watching, and bye bye.